Welcome back, Gator Nation. Thank you for your support of Rolling with Carlos. I appreciate all the support and all the comments in the comment section of the last couple videos. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about an important hire the University of Florida is working towards making, and that is the hiring of a new president for the University of Florida, a president that enjoys football, a president that is an overall president, and he likes to have everything organized and doesn't have previous academic experience, but he's done very well for Michigan. He is Santana J. Ono. He's currently the lone finalist for UF. For UF is to become UF is president, his 14th president. Mr. Ono right now is currently serving as the University of Michigan president, a role he has held since October 2022. He was formerly the president of the University of British Columbia, the University of Cincinnati. Beyond his experience at the university administration, Ono was elected to the National Academy of Medicine and serves on the American Council of Education. In a press release, Ono praised UF in its role as the state's flagship university, saying he is honored and energized to be considered for this historic opportunity. While Ono has an extensive background in academia, he notably lacks any experience in politics, something his predecessor drew frequent criticism for. Former UF President Ben Sasse came from a political background, formerly serving as a U.S. Senator for Nebraska. Sasse's election fueled concerns with the UF community that political leaders like Governor Ron DeSantis were trying to unduly influence higher education, sparking widespread protest on campus. Sasse resigned as president in August after holding the position for 17 months. He cited concerns over his wife's health, though the former president's decision to step down came amid alleged conflicts between him and the UF Board of Trustees, as well as accusations he had overspent university money to court Republican allies. Guys, why is this big? Because for the past 17, 18 months, almost for the past year, the athletic director, Scott Strickland, was basically running the school in terms of athletics all by himself. When Billy Napier started out with a bad record, or toward the beginning of last season with a bad record, and then he had to incorporate DJ Lagway after the first injury of our previous starting quarterback. And then things turned around towards the end of the season, which we finished 8-5 last year. Athletic director Scott Strickland had to come out with a letter because there was nobody to answer in terms of if Billy Napier was going to be fired or not. The only person that could respond to that was Scott Strickland. And as we can see, Michigan won a national championship 2 or 3 years ago in football. So Mr. Ono would be an excellent president because he cares about academia. He cares about the overall university. But now it's a matter of when he will be officially the 14th president of the University of Florida. And not, it's more than likely going to be confirmed, hopefully during the summer. But this is key because that way Scott Strickland and coaches alike will have pushback from the president, and the president will have say as to which coaches get hired and fired. So this would be a big hire for the University of Florida Gators. And he has extensive experience and in leadership roles at major universities. Also, guys, today we're going to be covering two potential recruits that University of Florida and Billy Napier and company are courting to try to make them Florida Gators. The first one I heard through X today, and it was On3's Ben, what's his name? On3's. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, Corey Bender. On3's Corey Bender spoke about this offensive lineman, 3-star offensive lineman out of Orlando, Cannon Pickett. Cannon Pickett is a high 3-star offensive lineman out of Orlando, and he has already set visits throughout the month of May with Rob Sale and Coach DeCoster. And I'll read a little bit of an article that I found here by 24/7 Sports. The offensive line group was one of the deeper positions that took part in the Under Armour Next Camp in Orlando, Florida this past weekend. One of the names that had a strong showing over the course of the day was Tampa Tech 3-star offensive lineman. Sorry, I thought he was out of Orlando. He's out of Tampa, guys. 3-star offensive lineman Cannon Pickett. He took snaps both at tackle and guard, and was one of the final 5 names to battle it out on one portion of the camp, which signals the top performers of the group. On the recruiting front, Pickett trimmed his long list of offers down to 10 schools. The teams that are among the 10 schools include Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, Florida State, Georgia, LSU, and Miami, Oklahoma, and Vanderbilt. This kid is 6'5", 305, 315, guys. He's a huge offensive lineman. I will go ahead and post video of this young kid and how well he blocks and moves his feet. Also, another recruit that Billy Napier and company are working on is defensive tackle out of the Midwest, out of Cleveland, Ohio. His name is Jamir Perez. Glenville defensive tackle Jamir Perez was offered by Florida on Friday and said afterwards that he's working on setting up an official visit. That's already been set up. It was confirmed by Corey Bender earlier today. He's going to visit throughout the month a couple times at the University of Florida. While the date has not been firmly locked in yet, Perez is making it a priority to visit Gainesville. So he's very interested in Gainesville, guys. We'll see what happens with that. He's also a big boy. I will also post highlights towards the end of the video in terms of that. And let me know what you guys think in terms of the extreme potential hire of a new President Ono flipping from Michigan to the University of Florida. He seems like it would be a great fit for the University of Florida and Scott Strickland. Also, let me know what you think of these potential 2 recruits that I've updated you on. I'll keep updating you on other recruits in the next couple videos. Also, I'll keep updating you on what Coach Golden is doing in terms of recruiting and how the team is shaping up for 2025 and the potential first game of the season that Coach Golden may be lining up. In the next couple videos, I'll be talking about that also. But leave me your thoughts down below, what you think of the 2 recruits and what you think of President Ono, the president of Michigan, flipping to the University of Florida. I believe it's huge for the University of Florida in terms of academia and athletics. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll talk to you soon. And as always, go Gators.